Before this video starts, guys, if you guys want to see how to make platinum or a certain method on how to make platinum, I will link the video in the description below. It is how I make my platinum. However, I have recently hit mastery rank 30, which means I have spent over 2,000 platinum within the space of 4 days, I'd say. Basically just buying weapons because I needed a lot of prime weapons. However, if you guys want to know how to make platinum, I will link it in the video description. Now let's get into the video. Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Aaron, and today we're going to discuss what you should be spending your platinum on. Now, I do know that it's your platinum, you can spend it on whatever the hell you want. However, I am going to just give my opinion and my advice on how I spend my platinum, and maybe spending your platinum like this is going to help you too. So, I'm going to save the best for last. However, first things first, I would always consider getting a couple of prime frames. Why would I consider that? Well, it's simple. You got Messer, who's my favorite killbot. I always recommend getting a killbot because killbots definitely do help. I recommend getting a defense frame. I recommend getting a survival frame. Just different frames that are going to benefit you in different missions, because there's nothing worse than using one frame in every single mission because you haven't got other frames. Prime frames are essentially tradable, or you could, I guess, buy the relics from a trade, but if you don't have the relics, it's just easier to buy the prime frames from someone. It depends on how much patience you've got, I suppose. And me personally, I didn't have any. I wanted multiple frames so I could do multiple jobs, and that is essentially what I did. Now, prime weapons. I wouldn't say get prime weapons because a lot of them do have mastery lock. What that means is you won't be able to use them until you're at the most mastery rank 16. I think that's when most of them get unlocked, at mastery rank 16. So I wouldn't recommend buying weapons. However, what you could also buy is mods. Again, each mod in the game is farmable. You can get it, but some mods are hard to get than others. For example, in the Railjack, you've got a mod called Turret Velocity. That is, I don't know, I've got it once. It's a super rare mod, but for whatever mods you don't have, like prime mods, for example, if you need a prime mod, it is going to cost you 1 million credits in the trade to get a prime mod from someone, but it's another way of basically shortcutting your way to building different characters or whatever. Now, we're going to go to the marketplace next, because the next thing are potatoes. The reason that we call them potatoes is essentially because they look like potatoes. It's just easier to say than, well, I guess you could call it a reactor and a catalyst. But as you can see, they look like potatoes. That's just what our group of friends call them. But these are really, really useful. However, you don't have to spend platinum for these. What you can do is go into the Nightwave and essentially buy them with the credits. There you go, 75 each. Okay, next is Former. Do not buy one Former. So when you try a Former a weapon and it tells you if you don't have any, spend 20 plat on Former, no, don't buy them. Do not buy the singular Former. Buy these. 3 Former for 35. You are saving, I don't know, 25 platinum, which is basically another Former. But you are saving 25 platinum. So if you need Former and you don't want to go do relics or whatever, you want to just shortcut your way and spend platinum, buy the bundle. You will not regret it. It will make life easier for you and you will save platinum. Now, next, this will probably be last but not least. I don't want to make this video longer than what it has to be. There are probably some things that I've missed out on, but it is what it is. I mean, I wasn't planning on doing a super long video, but the next one, and the final one, and the best one are boosters. Oh. There you go. Boosters. So just type in booster and all these pop up. Now, me personally, yes, you will be getting more if you buy the 30-day booster. Guaranteed. But what if you don't play for a week? Well, if you don't play for a weekend or something like that. It's better, in my opinion, although you're not saving anything, to buy the 3-day boosters. Now, which boosters would you buy? You only need a drop chance booster if you are going in somewhere specific to farm a resource that is hard to farm. The Arbitration, for example, you've got the Vitus Essence, that's how I make my platinum. If you guys want to see how I make my platinum, I will link a video down below. But drop chance booster are situational. You do not need one up all the time. A resource booster, I always have a resource booster up. Let's go for this one. I always have a resource booster up because it doubles the loot. It might not increase drop rate, but it doubles the loot that does drop, and resource booster is magnificent. Affinity booster. So if you're just buying one affinity booster because you haven't got any, I would wait until you have things to level up. I wouldn't bother wasting your affinity booster on anything else. I would just wait until if you've got things to rank up, buy your affinity booster. Dedicate yourself into the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught or the Sanctuary Onslaught and go rank it up there. But make sure you do have stuff to rank up instead of just buying this and keeping it on forever. Now, last but not least, the credit booster. You only need this when you are farming credits. So when you are going in the index or when you are going into the profit taker or whatever, you need credits. That is the only time you need to farm this, and you only need a 3-day booster because you can get a lot of credits within them 3 days. So when it comes to credit booster, just buy them as and when you are going to farm credits. However, these boosters are going to help you out immensely. I remember when I was stuck on less than 100k, it actually wasn't that long ago in credits, and the credit booster event popped up, and I dedicated myself to index, and now I've got all that good stuff. So, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you spend your platinum on? Are you going to be doing what this video was advised and spending it on boosters more than anything else? Are you going to get yourself a couple of frames that's going to help you in different mission types? Let me know down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. Want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.